That's right, Shamu, whose name means thinks he's a large sea mammal. Demonstrate to us how you think you're a large sea mammal. Nailed it. Cut cheese, whose name means makes disgusting smell. And Daniel, whose name had no special meaning because he was from the tribe of Judah. Shamu and Cut Cheese were jealous of Daniel because the chief liked Daniel very much. Daniel was respected by all the people, even though his name didn't mean anything cool. Shamu and Cut Cheese began to plot and scheme behind Daniel's back. There you go. They wanted to turn Big Chief Darius against Daniel, but they knew it would be difficult since Daniel was a faithful man. After huddling for a moment, come on, you guys play football. You can huddle. I know you got this. They gave each other a special secret native handshake. But then they let out a war whoop that terrified all the others in the camp. And for just a few brief moments, they danced a We're Gonna Get Daniel dance. That very night, Shamu and Cut Cheese went to Big Chief Darius. It was clear from the expression on their faces that they were on the warpath. As they entered the teepee of Big Chief Darius, Chief Darius was busily weaving baskets, turn around so the crowd can see you, and working on other handicrafts. As he worked, he whistled the melody to 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. I can't whistle at all. I'm impressed by that. It's one of my greatest regrets in life. Shamu and Cut Cheese fell at the feet of their chief. And together they shouted, "Oh, Big Chief Darius, may you live forever."
Oh, Big Chief Darius, may you live forever.
It's like they're brothers or something. We have an idea for you.
We have an idea for you.
You see, they wanted Chief Darius to make a new law that forbade any person from praying to any god or man except to Big Chief Darius. Furthermore, if a person did pray to any god or man except the chief within the next 30 days, that person would be thrown into the den of lions. Big Chief Darius nodded thoughtfully for a moment, scratched the stubble of his beard, nodded some more, scratched some more, nodded some more, and then dozed off. When he awoke a moment later, he said, "How?" Shamu and Cut Cheese looked at one another, then replied in unison, "We just told you how, Kimosabe."
We just told you how, Kimosabe.
Oh, awesome. Meanwhile, back in his teepee, Daniel was practicing some animal calls. To use for his next hunting party. First he did a bird call. Then the call of the buffalo. Then a duck call. Then, just in case the hunting party got lucky, the call of an elephant. And then his favorite, just in case the hunting party got unlucky, the call for help. Help! At that moment, a messenger ran into Daniel's teepee with the news of the chief's edict. Daniel read the new law, and you could see in his face that he was confused. Then surprised, then angry, then worried. "What's an edict?" Daniel asked.
"What's an edict?"
The messenger told him, and then Daniel realized that the chief had outlawed prayer, at least prayer to the one true God. So Daniel decided to do yet another of his favorite calls. He knelt in front of the door of his teepee and called on the name of the Lord.
O Lord.
And every day, 3 times every day, Daniel continued his habit of praying right out in front of his teepee where anyone could see him, just as he had always done. It wasn't long before word of Daniel's disobedience reached Big Chief Darius. The chief was majorly saddened. He became delirious with grief and began to ramble incoherently in his native language. You could tell Chief Darius loved Daniel very much. But Shamu and Ketches reminded him of the law he had made. Both of them grabbed one of Daniel's hands. One of Daniel's hands.
O Lord. O Lord.
Both of them grabbed one of Daniel's hands and said, "O chief, may you live forever.
O chief, may you live forever.
And may you not even doze off. Don't forget about the law you made.
Don't forget about the law you made.
Daniel must go to the den of lions."
Daniel must go to the den of lions.
The chief frowned a deep frown. He knew that if he backed down now, people would think he had been lying. He didn't want to do it, and he hoped against hope that Daniel's God would save him. But Big Chief Darius had no choice but to throw Daniel into the den of lions. Darius wept bitterly as he pushed Daniel into the den. Then the chief dozed off again. I think it's time for the lions to get into Lions Den. And you guys need a Lions Den. Circle up, holding hands. There you go.
Very unintimidating, Dad.
Yeah.
Soft down here? Okay.
There you go.
Need younger lions.
That's awesome.